I've got my mate Joe here. So we're both quite tired. We're getting through it. It's really good, you just got to keep going, keep pushing through it. Getting a little bit hungry, but I've got my sports supplements. Supplement, keep your body in good health. So just over 2.5 weeks before the show, we can't give up. We have to keep going. Right, 2.5 weeks out already. So we're gonna see some body changes. I've no tan and I'm very, 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 very pale. Okay, let's hit my poses. We're not mad enough to do a desert marathon, are we, Joe?
No.
No, no, no desert marathon. So September the 11th, just on the HIIT training. How am I feeling? A little bit tired. I'm okay. My body feels quite drained at the moment, but I'm okay. I do actually want to go back to bed, but I've got a couple of personal training clients and then I've got a business meeting. So the chances of going back to bed are absolutely zilch, and getting quite forgetful because the carbs aren't that low actually. The carbs are okay. I've still got them in. I've got sweet potato in. I've opted for sweet potato rather than rice because you can't have as much rice because it's a higher carb content, so it feels like you're eating bird food. So the sweet potato fills me up a little bit more. But yeah, I'll see how I feel tomorrow really. At least I've got a business, I can work from home and put my feet up when I do it. So handy. Good day. Gail wants me to do pull-ups. It's just not fair. Right, come on then, do this. That's 5. 6. 1. 1 more. 4. Got it. Mind over matter. Super girl, let's go. Strong lady. Come on, Gail. Nice. Woo! That is hard. That is hard. After the buzz of the gym today, and training with Gail, it was really good to see everyone. And then Joel's doing a comp in, well, just a week, about 15 days. It was good to see him. So yeah, all good. But feeling it this afternoon, really tired. I had to just go home. I've got a bed warmer. It just heats my sheets, so I put that on because I was feeling really cold right down to my bones after my personal training session with Giles. So I was coaching him through his weight training. He's a client I've had for some time actually. But yeah, I really felt just had to sleep. So put my alarm on just for an hour, and now I'm outside school picking my son up who's just had a rugby game. Feeling a bit flat now, but I know that my energy's coming up because we've got an event on tonight that I'm really looking forward to. So there's 4 of us hosting. We've got about 2 clients each, I believe, or potential people that want to join the business, which is awesome because the business is just so effective. There's so much I can do for other women once I'm at the top of this business. I can open a charity to help women with their menopause, help women with their diet, help women with anxiety, help them with depression. And it's going to be a charity that's going to be based and involving doctors, medical professionals, because I will be able to pay for their services for people that can't afford it. And so I have to pay for IVs because I have bad absorption, I've got a weak immune system, I have to pay for that. That's not on the NHS. The NHS can't help you in that respect, and it's expensive, you know, and I have to fund it. Otherwise my energy just goes. So, and it's a sports doctor, so I don't want people not being able to see professionals that can actually deal with the issue that's causing the problem, as opposed to just block it by giving out drugs left, right and centre, and paracetamol, just wreck your insides, causes leaky gut. What happens when you get leaky gut? Remember, it affects the immune system. So again, we're going back round to the digestion, all right? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. That, and being able to support my family and not being short of cash at the end of the month, work with other women and men that are really motivated to make change, positive change, and not moan in the process, you know. Great way to grow business, an online business. It's not like I was speaking to Gail this morning, and her friend, there was a fire, and her friend makes bikinis, and it's quite a good business because the fitness industry is going really well, and the bikini industry is quite massive at the moment. And she lost everything in the fire. You know, the insurance is going to pay, but not till later. The business, she had the online business as well, she'd have been fine. Makes you think, doesn't it? Plan B. 17 days to go. Running out of energy, but let's give it a go, eh? It's very hard. So, okay, at this stage, what's happening? I've got lots of energy in the morning. Really keen, great to do business, great to do PT till it gets about 2 o'clock, and I start feeling really drained. So I've scheduled to sleep in the afternoon for about 45 minutes, an hour. That enables me to recover. It's really hard to wake up, but enables me to recover, and I get up and I have something to eat and then continue with my day. So yeah, I'm flagging a little bit, and I have to try and get to bed early and just really schedule what I do big time now. Starting to get really, because the weather's changed. Feel the cold because the body fat's dropping, but it's okay, it's all right. So I've only got 16 days to go, which I'm looking forward to. All I can visualise is me on the stage, having done really well with my business this month, having got my team up and running, and I've got some new people that have joined me, which is excellent. So I'm really motivating them. I've got a call this afternoon with a new lady who's come on board, so just trying to organise her schedule and get her business set up. So yeah, my head's in the game. It just gets a little bit wobbly in the afternoon, and I need to see my sports doctor for an update on where I am, so that she can make sure that the ME symptoms don't kick in and we keep them at bay, with good nutrition and a decent IV to keep me going for another month. Yeah, if you've got any questions about bikini fitness, you've got any questions about menopause, and really how to drop that body fat, and ladies, you can avoid that muffin top, you can avoid that bloat, you can do it, and you can get around those menopause symptoms, whether it's medically with HRT or whether it's changing your nutrition. Look, at the end of the day, it's what works best for you, and my opinion is, don't let your body suffer. Don't just do nothing. Just make sure that you consistently work on yourself. Yeah, your family comes first, but your family can't survive if you're not fit and healthy. If you're depressed and anxious, how do you think that affects your kids? So really, you've got to be selfless here. You've got to be selfless and look after you, number one, because that's going to reflect on your attitude towards the kids. Are you shouting at your kids? Do you get short-tempered? You know, things like that's going to affect their relationships with you or your partner. So you've got to be in a good mindset to be productive. I could easily say, I'm too tired, can't do it, or I want to have a lie-in. Yeah, I let myself lie in today, and I woke up at 8 minutes past 5. So, so much for a lie-in, eh? So yeah, all good. And I've booked Las Vegas. We're going to Las Vegas next year. Myself and some of the people that I work with. So I booked the hotel this afternoon. We're going to go for 6 days. There's a conference over there, but because we went last year, the jet lag was so bad it really affected us, and we got the hotels muddled up. It was a disaster. So I've made sure the booking is in the right place so we get to the conference at the right time, and that when we go out we know where we're going this time, and it can be all sorted out and organised. So yeah, really excited about Las Vegas. Great place. Have you been? Who's been to Las Vegas? It is crazy, crazy, crazy. It's not for everyone, but it's great for a visit every so often. Not too often, a little bit over the top. Never been to New York. I'd like to go there. I'm going to take my kids there in 2019. Just want to, yeah, give them a bit of culture and go and see it, and shopping and do the things I've never been able to do before, because as a PT I wasn't able to, because the finances from personal training, you know, when you've got the kiddies, as a mummy you can only work certain hours, so I was never able to do it. But with the online business I will be able to do it. So all is good, all is good. Have a great, it's Friday today, it's Friday the 14th of September. 16 days to go, can't wait. 2 weeks out. I've just done some HIIT cardio. It's a Saturday morning. I've just done some HIIT and an hour on the bike, really long slow distance, because I actually have no energy today. Even though the sun's out, I kind of feel a little bit low. Yeah, it's quite annoying really, not me at all. So this is the effect of the way that we're gradually cutting down on the calories, down on the fats, down on the sugars as well. Your brain needs carbohydrates, it needs fructose, it needs the fibrous carbs as well, it needs oats, it needs a good deal of sweet potatoes, and when you're limited to 80 grams of sweet potatoes twice a day, it has the effect of making you feel a little bit low, because you're not feeding your brain enough, you're not feeding your body. So unless it's for a show, I wouldn't recommend it. The results for the show is great, and I know it's only a temporary thing, which keeps me going. And on the last week you'll see that we'll do some carb loading, which is when you eat excessive amounts just up to the show, which will be awesome. So you strip the carbs and then you add them back in. It's a very clever way of getting your body to respond. Yeah, so Saturday morning in the gym, feeling knackered. Great. Okay, 14 days, here we go. 13 days to go, and energy's good this morning. I went out last night to a friend's birthday party and I drank water. I stayed for a couple of hours, but I had to go because I started to feel tired. So I've just had a couple of refeeds. I feel all right. Been doing some work this morning and that's gone well. So I'm just about to meet some of the girls that I work with in a coffee shop, and we're gonna go and get some business done this morning on a Sunday. It's quite a good way of doing it. It's good fun. Yeah, it's refeed day, so I don't feel hungry. I feel great. I've had 50 grams of oats this morning with my breakfast on top of what I usually have, and 200 grams of sweet potato as opposed to 80, and also 150 grams of papaya with veg, with fish. No, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it gets me the results that I need. Feeling a bit thin, but yeah, the body's starting to sap in a lot now, and the hardness is coming through, which is great. So I think we're all on track. I'll let you know how I feel later on this afternoon. I've got to go and do some boring cardio. But anyway, let's get business done first. Reporting in on 13 days to go in the afternoon. So had my business meeting this morning, and then I just got back from the gym. It is a refeed day. My energy is pretty crap. I couldn't really make my legs go round. I just felt, I got through it, but I just, it was hard work. So back home, just put the oven on. Gonna put some sweet potatoes in there. Baked sweet potatoes are the best. Don't steam them, don't boil them, don't mash them, shove them in the oven with their skin on. You don't need anything on, and then you wait for them to cool down, but you squeeze the sweet potato out the skin. It's divine. It's like really sweet. So that's what we're having tonight, sweet potato. I've got some fish cakes for the kiddos, and what have I got? Maybe a bit of steak, maybe some tuna. Great. Yeah, looking forward to having a nice meal after the show. Have to find somewhere with fillet steak. Oh, I love that, so good. Right, I'm gonna have a lie down and chill because I'm shattered. Off to see my doctor again, sports doctor, check everything's all right, check the energy's up. and work out how to keep the energy up, especially with fatigue, symptoms of ME. We want them to be kept right at bay. Action. Don't wait around for it to hit you. So I've been to see the sports doctor. I've had my IV. I feel knackered. She gave me some B12 as well for energy. And I have to go back to her because I'm in prep on Saturday or Sunday and get a top up of magnesium and B12 just to make sure that I'm okay on the final cut, because the final cut takes a lot of energy out of your body. So it's like I've said before, you have to protect your body. You have to make sure that no matter what you're doing, it's not what you see on the outside, it's what's going on the inside. You need to support your system, support your adrenal glands, yeah? Support your gut health, yeah? And supplements are, yeah, the supplements industry is massive, so is the pharmaceutical industry, you know? So do your own research and make sure you take the right things that support your body. I'm feeling absolutely shattered. I've got a client call now, and then I've got some training online, and I'm just going to go to bed. I've put the salmon in the oven. I've got a big side of salmon today from the fishmongers for the kiddies. I haven't even thought what I'm going to eat. A bit of tuna, I think. Yeah, so feeling very tired today. But I've got to get up early. I've got to do my HIIT training. Got a couple of clients, and then I've got a meeting about the business. And then the plumber's coming to finally fix my dishwasher. Don't ever order a dishwasher from Rangemaster. Nightmare, they sent it without legs. Then it took another 4 weeks for them to send 2 legs. Always go for the cheaper models, better service. So yeah, feeling a bit knackered, but not long to go now.